Hello there. Okay, finally. So I finished my first run. This is a stream connected to the David Goggins challenge, which is basically to run 48 miles over the course of this weekend. And you run 4 miles every 4 hours. So I just finished my first run, or not just. I also did some stretching, stuff like that. And I'm basically gonna play some LoR. Gonna play some Legends of Runeterra. Play some control decks, probably. Yeah. It was quite freezing outside, which is actually quite nice. I like the aesthetic of it. Yeah, so basically every 4 hours I will leave. So this time, the next one is basically at 9 a.m. European time, which is in 2 hours and a bit. So I'll probably stream for about 2 hours and then head off again. Yeah, that's probably the plan. So let's see how to add game capture. Okay. So it's taking a little time. Okay. Nice. I also got myself some tea, so that's nice. Okay. So probably the one of my favorite decks to play right now is Taliyah Lissandra deck. There are a lot of like Azir Lucian decks out there. So what's really good against those decks with the units with very low HP is like a lot of AoE. So I have 3 of Ice Shard, deal 1 to everything, 2 of Avalanche, which is a slow spell, deal 2 to all units, and then 3 of Blighted Ravine, which is actually amazing. Like it's so like even if you have if you are not able to pass very, like usually the control deck wants to pass a lot, but sometimes when you used up your spell mana a turn before or something, then you don't have a good pass, but you have a great Blighted Ravine almost always. So because it will often stop development of your opponent, because at the beginning of the turn it will deal 2 to everything of the next turn. That's really nice. Desert Naturalist, a 3 of is maybe too much, but it's basically like against aggro, I will just sacrifice my Frozen Thrall, and it's like a 2 unit in 1. And against other Against the mirror, for example, it's really strong, obviously, because I can destroy their frozen thralls and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's at least a 2 of. I'm not sure it should be a 3 of. Maybe I should have a 3 of Ancient Preparations instead, or a 2 of Perseverarium, which is drawing. Like, that's definitely the spot that I'm looking at, like, as the weakest spot or the most unclear spot. Okay, 2 of Spirit Fire. Also, yeah, you could also argue to make a 3 of Spirit Fire, which is like very useful in many situations. But it's, I don't know, it was very strong day one. Nobody was playing around it. And so, yeah, they made a lot of open attacks into a Spirit Fire and stuff like that. But now they do play around it. They do a lot of cheeky passing and stuff like that, which makes it very difficult to gain value from it. So yeah, that's why it's a 2 of. My microphone wants to die again. Okay. I do this on a very amateur basis. I hope that's very apparent. Weird. Okay. This is funny. Not sure why. Like, somehow my microphone is not very well connected to the facility, which is called Desk. It might as well be a garbage collection facility, as is probably the case for many people. But it's not a smart thing. So yeah, this is a good reminder. Keep your desk very useful, then it can be very productive. Okay, let's play. I will also play some dice, some decks which are around the Lost Dice or something card, which came out, which is quite useful. Like, it's very interesting, it's very intriguing. And there's now a very quick level up Maokai deck. There are 2 of them that you can play to mill your opponent, basically, which wasn't really a thing before. So, okay, it's a Kindred Aphelios deck. Okay, so it's really amazing that Aphelios was nerfed to 2 health, and that makes him die to everything in my deck. Kindred is also not really strong against my deck because I'm not really a unit based deck. So she's always like slaying a unit every time she she kills a unit every time she kills a unit, basically. Like, every time she kills a unit, you kill a unit, you kill another unit, more or less. But it's also a bit awkward. Like, I don't think Kindred is that good. Like, she seemed quite amazing when she came out, but it's there's a lot of very awkward board states where it's difficult to really do anything about it. Okay, so Frozen Thrall is our main win condition. It summons an 8/8 Overwhelm after 8 turns for 1 mana, which is really ridiculous. But after 8 turns, so it's like it's an investment. I should make myself smaller, like this maybe. So yeah, it's a nice investment into the future. Getting 2 chip damage isn't too bad. I have my Lissandra, which is kind of nice. Okay. Yeah. So this guy is quite... It's also a really questionable card. Like there's also the 3 mana Feraliot card, heal for 3. That might just be better. Like this is also to heal basically. And against aggro, burn aggro or something, this card can be super amazing if you level Taliyah very early, which often happens. Like you often level Taliyah on like turn 6. So from turn 6 onwards, you always heal 2 every round. That's pretty nuts. But that's like the best case. And even then, you probably just get like 4 to 6 useful healing. Another advantage is that it has 6 HP to 3, so you can block more often. And you can block, like, it's really useful against the discard aggro, because discard aggro has like this really beefy guy, crowd favorite, which often goes to like at least 5, maybe 7 attack. But that's a bad argument because I have a lot of AoE, so I should be able to destroy that. Okay, here I will just do an avalanche because it kills everything he has, so that's annoying for him. This is kind of an easy move, like nothing to do here, I think. Yeah, I could wait obviously, but I still have Spirit Fires and I do have 2 Ice Shards, so oh, that's nice. That's a good tech right now for sure. Black Spear, I like that. Okay, so here there's nothing but Devoted Council to play. That's fine. That's what sometimes happens with this deck. I really don't have that much draw. I have like 2 Stone Weaving to get me Preservariums. Basically, I felt like Stone Weaving is better than Preservarium, and it's basically a Preservarium. Preservarium is like the draw 1 and then after 2 turns draw another one card. Yeah, and I felt Stone Weaving is a better option than having more Preservariums, because it can be a very big bit clunky to draw 2, to pay 2 and not have a blocker from it. Okay, so 3 more turns and then we're very good. I think I'm just gonna chill more. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. Like, will I play Spirit Fire? And if I do want to play it, should I play it now already? Because otherwise he might make a cheeky pass back. Like if I pass here, he has 3 mana, I lose 9, right? It might be a really nice spot for him to make a cheeky pass back. But I don't mind actually. So like if you don't mind a cheeky pass back, it's not that cheeky of a pass back, so I think that's fine. The problem here is that Calibrium kills this. He did face Calibrium. But he did phase it, and then he got something from Aphelios. I'm not sure, but because I will, even if I Spirit Fire, he loses 2 attack. He still deals 3 to this, and Calibrium deals 3 as well. So, did he take Calibrium? Probably not. Next turn I can Spirit, like this turn I Spirit Fire, next turn I can Ice Shard. I could also just take this one. I don't need to block. The block is basically just so that I can kill it with Ice Shard. But there might be an argument made to kill it with Spirit Fire anyway, so I don't... And I can still kill it with 2 Ice Shards. So maybe I don't need this block. I don't know, both very possible options, I think. Like if I would have one more Ice Thrall or something, I would have definitely blocked, because it's not that bad to lose a unit if you have not enough spots. Like you can just put 6 things, but I have enough spot. So I think to have a blocker with high health can be very useful. Yeah, I will definitely just pass. No need to even play anything. Now... I mean, I might Frozen Throw and then sacrifice it and then attack, something like that. But that actually gives him a bit more value for Kindred. Like if I get more than 1 unit. Like when I have 1 unit, his effect doesn't really help him in this style of deck, because he needs to kill a unit to get the effect. In some decks he can kill his own units to do that, but in this deck that's not much the case. So I'm not sure. I mean, Frozen Thrall can't really be wrong. That's like what everyone is saying when they die. Like, oh, it can't be that wrong to do this play. That's a cheeky do something which is kind of nothing and pass back. Which I can do as well, I suppose. I mean, actually, there's not really something that would punish me for doing this. Like 8 turns is too far anyway. I mean, even though it's kind of 4 if I get the Draklorn Inquisitor, but let's not assume things. Oh, does he tech the card of Targon to kill a landmark? That would be crazy. Like, it wouldn't be that crazy actually, because it can draw you Temple as well. Wow, so that would be an interesting tech in this deck he has, like specifically. I think I'm gonna attack with this. Even though if he blocks here, he's kind of killing 2 for 1. Which is great. But Aphelios is super important, so maybe he doesn't do it. Let's not hope for that. Let's end round. Yeah. Like the chip damage isn't that important. I mean, it's not unimportant because I do get the 8/8, and then it's kind of the timing to go for it, but it's not super important. So I'm very interested if I really will do the Ice Shard and Spirit Fire thing this round. That's a real possibility to kill his Aphelios. Can attack with him, but then I have Quicksand. He doesn't really have any attack. Like, he just doesn't. Like, I have so many answers with this type of deck. He cannot really attack at all. Like, even though this has quick attack and enough attack, to not really be blockable, except with this guy. He doesn't have an attack. I will be shocked if he attacks. Okay. Calibrum. So now this guy isn't dead. So that's nice. It will also be nice to get an 8/8 next turn. Okay, here we go. So our first 8/8. And the 8/8s are really, really strong. So I'm gonna attack with this guy. Might also attack with this guy because now it's a 1/3. He already used a Calibrum for it, so I think this is reasonable. I mean, he might block with this and glimpse beyond his Solari, and then anyway get this, and yeah, that's fair. He's allowed to do that sort of thing. The unfortunate thing is that Lissandra will be difficult to play this turn. So maybe I even want to attack like this. Like to really get something of me to die. Nah, not him. Because then he will only block him, I guess. Oh, like this would be an interesting attack. Like just attacking with everything because I have Spirit Fire backup and then I can play Lissandra afterwards. I almost think this is a proper play. But this attack seems weird. Like this is really weird, like difficult to do. I think like this makes the most sense. I have Spirit Fire backup, so if he blocks here, for example, I can Spirit Fire it. That's really nice. Lissandra will level up in 2 turns. That's also useful. Okay. Okay, that's actually quite nice. It's exactly what I would want. Okay, I don't need to invest any spells here. Like it's really weird. Like I'm not using my mana almost any turn, but I don't need to use Spirit Fire when it's not a good spot to use Spirit Fire. And yeah, Temple is basically one reason why you would keep the Desert Naturalist. But I think this was fine. I made it impossible for him to attack, so I kept my life total quite high. And also I managed to create a tempo advantage in this turn, which is also good. So I think overall that was fine. Okay, here we definitely pass. Nothing to do here. Like you don't want to Spirit Fire two units, something like that. Like yeah, just pass. 2 turns we have another 8/8 and 2 8/8s. That will be really difficult to handle. There's a Naturalist to destroy Temple. That's really good. It's really good. And the leveled up Lissandra is actually quite nice. Like giving you free ice shards every turn. Like that's quite amazing. Wow, that's a really amazing target for Entomb. Because that essentially means like it's fair enough. Like I mean I would rather have Ancient Hourglass here. Like Ancient Hourglass would just win the game here on the spot. Entomb is like, yeah, it's pretty good, but it's not amazing. This turn I don't think we need Spirit Fire backup. I don't see it. This one I can just let through. Yeah, I think so. I have enough HP. Like, his deck doesn't really have much over-the-top damage, I don't think. Like, I would be really surprised if he has stuff like Atrocity or something in his deck. Wow. Sunblessed Vigor. That's funny. Okay, there's a Watcher. That means in like 5 turns we win the game. But I mean, that's really still far off, so yeah. I don't need that. Oh no, in 6. Okay. I thought this still went down one more. So here, do we have this attack? I think so. Do we have any other thing? Maybe we have, because I have Spirit Fire backup. I mean, he will go here. Is that useful? You also can Quicksand. I think I want to attack with everything, because then he's kind of almost dead. I don't know how much healing he has. He has probably something like Doom Beast stuff type of healing, but I think that's fine too. But yeah, I probably will Quicksand this one. Ah, okay. This is interesting. I could have played this one first. Oh wow, wow. Now the double ice shard is really strong. And then his Sunblessed Vigor will be strong. Like if he has another Sunblessed Vigor on this one or something like that, that will be really, really strong. So the unfortunate part about this one is that I also kill my own unit. But stopping his glimpse seems kind of important. I will get another 8/8 next turn anyway. Sunblessed Vigor is gonna really be annoying as an answer to this, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I really want to kill Kindred, like she has so many buffs and stuff, so I think it's useful enough to kill her. Also, okay, great. Also, in the case that he would have any other defense, I could Quicksand. And then I still have Stone Weaving to Preservarium, which would be nice. So, like, to go down in mana sometimes is actually quite good for Stone Weaving, because it increases the chance to get the lower cost landmarks, like Preservarium, which you want. Like, you don't really want any high mana landmark, so I mean sometimes you do, rarely, very rarely. Like 4 mana is actually usually quite nice, because then you can get Blighted Ravine, so that's sometimes quite important. Okay, that was a nice game. Okay, so we're up against Yasuo Katarina. Is that a usual deck right now? What did they gain? Did they get anything? I guess I got the 3-drop 5/1 that drops a Ghoul. Ghoul? I don't know how it's pronounced. Is that amazing? It's actually terrible against my deck, so that's nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep like this. Especially because of the card that I just mentioned. With 1 HP, but 5 attack. I don't want 5 attack to connect. They probably have some Nopify, so maybe they often have like a turn 1 that 1-drop that has last breath. Get a blade. Turn 2 either the blade twirler or pass. If they pass, then turn 3 the Ghoul 1 HP thingy. And then they have Nopify backup. So that's annoying. Okay, but if she is playing Blade Twirler, then there's no Nopify backup, so it's great. Okay, now do I just play this guy? I might also go for Stone Weaving. Stone Weaving into another Frozen Thrall or into Preservarium. Actually, against his deck, I'm not sure how if they use Will and stuff like that. If I was them, I would use one of these 9 mana recall 3 units, because that would be amazing once my 8-drops come out. Then there are 8-drops in my hand, which is far worse than 8-drops on the battlefield. So I think I'm gonna play this one so that I can set up a Blighted Ravine next turn. I already have a 5 mana turn, so okay. So yeah, I think this is a pass. I'm the defensive deck. If I attack here, that's very suspicious. Like, it might be chip damage that I get, but it's just very suspicious. Okay. I don't mind. Like, I really don't mind when this type of thing happens, so. I think Taliyah and Quicksand is amazing. It will basically kill Katarina or force out a response. I wonder if there's any like downside to this. I think there isn't. Next turn then I have Draklorn, who will summon 2 8/8s. Probably. I mean, hopefully. If he doesn't will it. Stuff like that. So, I do think I quicksand this. And I do think I block with this guy. Probably. Yeah. Like in some situations, he gets 2 more attack here because he either recalls this, yeah, or like another option would have been if he palms my Taliyah. But even then, it's at 3 HP, not 2. Except 2 if he uses Blade's Edge on it. Yeah, I don't know. It's close. It's very close. Between blocking there and not blocking at all. Because I don't necessarily mind losing more HP because this deck is not super quick. And if it's not super quick, that means it can be quite useful to always get 2 HP every turn. So yeah. So here I'm definitely playing Draklorn. I don't want him to have a cheeky pass back once again, so. Because actually with his deck, there are a lot of cheeky pass backs he can do because he doesn't really have incentive to even play a lot on my defensive turn because like Katarina, for example, it's not necessarily big turn. Ah, damn it, man. That's annoying. So he does. Yeah, of course, if he runs Katarina, then he will also run the 1 mana 4 damage card. So, yep, Ravenous Flock, of course. So maybe I did need to make a cheeky pass, because he would have lost more mana. Yeah, I think I did need that. I think I did need that, and now... Oh, it might be really awkward. Like, it might be so awkward that I need to... I don't mind the Taliyah dying, I think. Because, like, I will get a double effect on my Frozen Thrall then. And I think I do need to obliterate Katarina. Because otherwise he will rally another time this turn. And another rally will actually be quite devastating to me, so... If he denies this, I think it's kind of finished. Is it? Which is annoying. So if he denies this, then basically I will be dealt 8 damage here. Yeah, it's finished. If he has deny, I'm dead. But basically I didn't have anything here, which means... Ah. Okay, that's great. So do I do Ice Shard here? I think I don't. I mean, I might, because it kills Katarina and this one. Yeah, that's just too useful, I think. It's kind of sad. Like, I don't want to use it. Like, it kind of limits my options next turns. But it's just too amazing. Like, it kills both of them. So he has to, like, it does have to, like, he has to notify this or something. Oh, 4 mana. Okay. Yeah, it was a 4 mana whispered words. It's fine. So yeah, this time. But it also, it's interesting. It's probably good. It's probably good, but like it's closer than one would expect. Oh, this is a difficult turn. Do I Blighted Ravine? That would make no sense because I kill my own 2 units. So there's almost only the cheeky pass back. Like, I wonder, is there any... any landmark that I really want this turn. I don't think so. Kills my Taliyah, which I like. That's actually good for me, because now I get another 8/8. That's great. Ah, but it's turn 9, so he... Ah, okay, so it is possible that he immediately plays a 9 mana recall 3. So here I think I do play Preservarium, and then I do have an attack with my Taliyah, so that's kind of fine. Or start to peak. Start to peak. It's actually not too bad. But yeah, I think it should be Preservarium. Can it be ever Ancient Prepar? I don't think so. Nah. I get my 8/8s. I don't need 2/2s. So as I said, I now have an attack with Taliyah, so that's nice. So I get some chip damage. So we have to assume that next turn he will recall 3. That means he's leveled up. He might recall 2 8/8s and then Taliyah to kill my Taliyah. Which might be correct, might be wrong, I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, it's great to have an attack here. Wow, a lot of chip damage, 9 chip damage. It's basically my Taliyah is my first 8/8 on the block. It's nice. Three 8/8s. So yeah, I mean he should have the 9 drop. Like is it a 3 of or just a 2 of? I'm not sure, but yeah. Okay, so he does decide to go for all of them. Makes some sense. Five, 12. Oh, this is really annoying. Yeah, I think I have to replay one of the 8/8s. And then it's 5, 8, 11. So let's hope he doesn't have like a ghoul or something. I mean, ghoul is not really a deck you main deck, a card you main deck, I think, ever. So let's hope he's not. He doesn't have like a really weird version of the deck. Next turn, I will have Taliyah and Draklorn, so I do think it's very good for me. Maybe. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't have anything weird at 2 mana. So I cannot block here because then I'm exactly dead. So I have to block here, so that's annoying, but okay. At least I can kill off my Taliyah, which is actually kind of nice. What? Does he have anything at 2? What? What can be at 2 mana here? Oh, he could have the +2/+2 thingy. Okay, no. Okay. That's It's fair. Oh, this is actually amazing. Okay, I summoned 4 of them, so I will get a Watcher actually from her. So I will play Taliyah because that's threatening an open attack with these two. And then Lissandra is gonna be really annoying. Because then I can play the Watcher and... yeah. I think this is great. I feel like this is great. I don't see much counterplay. Like I feel like he kind of needs to Mina here. Ah, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't agree. He doesn't agree. Damn. But really? You don't agree? Okay. Then I guess I have an open attack. Ah, he... But if he uses too much mana here, then I can still play this one or Blighted Ravine. I think I will Blighted Ravine probably. Oh, this is really intense actually. I do have an Entomb. That's nice. So here, but this guy is just too nice, right? Like, I don't know. It's both very nice. Like with this guy, I get 2 8/8s. Like then there's just too many 8/8s, right? Like, I don't know. This one takes away 3 of his guys. That's quite nice as well. So I feel like his next turn will anyway be Mina. Like even on 2 units. And then I will have a response with Lissandra into Entomb. So he will have 2 attackers basically. He will have this one and Mina. And I will have kind of 2 defenses with Lissandra and Entomb. That's my understanding of the situation. I'm not sure. Like if he has 1 drop now, I'm probably dead. No, close. If he has another, yeah, if he has another palm, I'm definitely losing. What? Open attack. What? That's really weird. Like if he goes for Mina, then it's like it's at least possible that he just wins and he kills both of them, right? Like that's nice. I don't know why he does this. Maybe I quicksand this actually. I think so. I force out an answer once again, so that's nice. And then if he doesn't have enough for Mina left, I will Draklorn. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, this is GG then. Okay, I will pass because I can pass. He cannot pass back here. He doesn't have enough for Mina, so here I have an easy time playing Lissandra, the Watcher, and Draklorn. Maybe start off with Draklorn. Yeah, that's fine. So the Watcher here will just end the game, basically. So that's nice. That's very rare. Yeah, also having tough on my Nexus is kind of nice to shield me from any over the top he will never have with his deck, but I mean, who knows. But this doesn't change that my Watcher is 0 mana, right? So that's a bit weird. Like you need this for Watcher. Like, I don't know. Like I just obliterate his deck on my open attack. And then he's just dead. So yeah, GG. Because basically it means that next turn if he survives this turn, which is already kind of unlikely, even then he just loses because he cannot draw a card. That's nice. It's very rare you win with Watcher. So yeah, this was very complicated. I think he made a terrible error when he used his Katarina spell. That was very greedy. That was much too greedy. I'm probably he didn't have anything else then. So I can understand it, but it's just, yeah, too greedy. Then he lost like 2 units and stuff. I think that was like the turning point, because at the beginning he had a lot of speed, and I think his deck is kind of good against my deck. Like it's also teched against my deck with like the Mina Swiftfoot, recalling a lot of units and stuff like that. That's great tech against my deck. So yeah, I'm happy that I could sustain that throughout that difficulty. Aphelios TF. I didn't see this deck for a long time, even though, I mean, it was the most popular last season. How to play against this? I wonder. Do I keep any of this? Probably not. Like, I don't think any Desert Naturalist for the Temple Destroy. I might be useful, but I think the Frozen Thralls are just very strong against this deck. I think again, because I have so many 2 damage things, his deck has a difficult time, so yeah. Okay, Frozen Thrall. I think this was less clear than I made it, Because this would be a blocker next turn. And so that might have been more important. I don't think, I think usually you don't need a blocker there, but this is complicated. Taliyah is like super strong, but do I want her next turn already? Preservarium is quite strong. I mean, next turn I have Stone Weaving into Preservarium mana, so I don't need that. So I think Taliyah is the right choice. Yeah. So basically this turn I will Frozen Throw as well. Then next turn I will Stone Weaving into Preservarium. Hopefully. And then I get my life in order. It's also, it's slightly dubious to not keep up mana for Avalanche. Like that gives some freedom to my opponent to actually add to his board, which he probably should have. Like there are very, very rare hand states where he shouldn't in this case, because he should assume that I don't have many units at 3. I mean, I obviously have Lissandra, but I don't have many more units at 3. I have Lissandra, and I have either the healing guy from Freljord or the healing guy from Shurima. That's it. So, yeah. If I were him, I would have liked the... So Preservarium is probably stronger than Star-Tip tier, especially because I want the turn 4 play. I don't have it yet. Like I want that turn 4 to be epic. Okay, great. This guy now is amazing because Taliyah will be leveled up at turn 5 already. That's great. So then he will immediately start healing me. At some point I will get my... Wow, I wanted to say it. I just wanted to say at some point I will get my Desert Naturalist, and then... Yeah. Here it is. Great. Wow. And then Temple isn't an issue either. Which also means that here I could make a cheeky pass. Because this is his Temple turn, right? So... cheeky passing is kind of an option here. Great. If I would have blighted, if I would have Stone Weaving and 1 spell mana here, he would be so fucked. But okay. So this is the time where we check for space, right? I play this one, we have 5 things. Preservarium dies, we have 4 things. So I still have spots for Taliyah mirroring something, copying something. So I can play him. But you always have to check this with this deck especially, because you want to have enough space for stuff. So, and that's very important. Okay. Oh wow, that's amazing. So now I really want him to play spell into Aphelios. Like that would be amazing. Temple. Okay, so now I need to ask myself, will he use Temple this turn? Is there any possibility he uses Temple this turn? Don't really think so. So I might Avalanche this. Like I will go a bit slow. I will Avalanche here. Next turn I will Desert Naturalist. I will just really control, because then he doesn't really have anything. So, and then these will just pop naturally, and Taliyah will like copy one of them, and so I will have like 3. Yeah. That's nice. Okay, great. So he doesn't have an attack here. That's also great. So too bad. It's basically 4 mana for 4 mana and 2/4. So that's a good trade for me. Especially against a card that is really unfair, strong. So to get a good trade against that is very rare. But that's why Desert Naturalist is really strong right now, I feel. It's like hitting so many decks. Okay, I think I have an attack. And then maybe to get rid of Twisted Fate, I will just play Ice Shard now. I think I will. I really don't want him to draw anymore. I had 4 mana, so I want to get rid of my mana as well. Yeah, this is... Of course, if he has an answer, then it's a terrible thing, but the likelihood of him having an answer obviously gets higher when he's drawing cards, so I think it's reasonable. Some of them also run salvage, so salvage mana. He doesn't have salvage mana last turn, but now he would have salvage mana, and that would really fuck me up, so yeah, I think this is fine. Here probably I really want Spirit Fire, so I can just pass here. Maybe I should just Spirit Fire here. I kind of feel like I should, actually. Okay, what would happen if he would pass? So then next turn I have 8 mana plus 3, so that's 11. And there I could Taliyah the Frozen Thrall. Yeah, I think I don't have a problem with that, actually. Yeah. So this is what I want. This is what I want. And now I can... Now I should Spirit Fire. Otherwise we're getting into crazy territory. Especially because he took Calibrum. So, yeah. So I don't think he's gonna add health to Twisted Fate here. So, yeah, that's nice. What is exactly... Oh no, he does. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Wow, his Twisted Fate will level. So like there's not a lot he can do. But this is not bad. Anyway, I will Taliyah and then I will probably attack with Taliyah. The unfortunate part is his gold card will hit Taliyah and then Taliyah will actually not do her thing. Which is a weird interaction. Like her ability, this one, attack, it actually goes away. When she's removed from battle. Which I'm not sure is the case for any other of these creatures. So do I obliterate this? Countdown 1. Round start. I count down 1 at 0. Destroy me and activate. I'm wondering if I do this, will it also activate itself next turn? That would be super interesting. That would be very interesting. If it does, would I do this? I think I anyway wouldn't. Because I have enough health. I don't really need it too much. I need space for my 8 drops, which will come out after another now. So I think I want chip damage. Even though most probably he will have 2 cards to play and then he will push her back. So in his deck he has a lot of health buffs, so pretty unfortunate. I will have 2 8/8s though next turn. That's nice. I think I should maybe play Ember Maiden here. But it's kind of killing my own Taliyah because she has 1 HP and then red card killed her next turn. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Oh, even though... I don't know, can that ever be dangerous even? Not sure. I feel like not. Then again, maybe. Okay, I will wait for red card to play unit. So yeah, I will just chill. Because I don't want red card to hit a unit of mine. It's just not something I want or like. Do I just statue this? I think so. And actually I have the 4 triggers, so if whenever I get Lissandra, I have the Watcher for 0 mana. So that's useful. So I think... Also, if I have 3 8/8s next turn, not too bad. If I have an open attack, he needs 3 cards to get what he wants. I think yes. So I don't want it to be stunned next turn. So he definitely has an attack with Twisted Fate. That's for sure. I don't know if he has an attack with anything else. Doesn't he have an attack with Aphelios as well? That would be annoying. But I think not. Okay, so he can chop, 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 chop. That's annoying. So I need to play this guy. Then he gets 10 damage in. That's Not too bad, but that's fine. It's fine. I think I need to. Yeah. He will take this guy probably. Would also make sense to take this guy actually, but yeah. Okay. Would be 13, so I only have 13. So don't let your opponent take what you have. At least not all of it. I'm gonna have 3/8 attack. And I gain 2 health each turn here. Okay. So we have this attack for sure. Hush. Great. Yeah, this one. Mm-hmm. So he's just gonna... Probably I will die. Wow, he's not defending after he even got this. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't need to. But I mean, I could like have right or something. Oh, if I would have right here, that would be so nice. Right of negation. Where are you when one needs you? Actually, I don't think I have right of negation in my deck, so I guess it's kind of fair that I didn't draw into it. So yeah, only 2 more 8 attacks to go through for him. I think I can resign, more or less. Like, this is really difficult to come back from for me, I think. Ah, he even color brooms. I think there's some reasons to go for Ember Maiden, Spirit Fire, Avalanche, Blighted Ravine. There are also some reasons against it, which is if he has Inferium or yeah, Severum into Infernum will be his play here. So that will be it. If I drew another Quicksand, then that would have been enough, because that would be Quicksand into Quicksand, but I didn't. Yeah, he phased into Infernum, so he kind of knows now that I can't beat his hand, right? Let's hope he doesn't know that. Let's hope he just attacks like this. This is strong enough, no? Okay, GG. Interesting. So maybe I didn't use enough tempo in the beginning. Yeah, maybe my Avalanche play was wrong. That's so difficult though to say. If he, I mean, yeah, if he doesn't have, what's the 2 mana +1/+1 card there, then the Avalanche is great because his Twisted Fate is really important. But everything else on that board was really not important. So I could have gone for the Desert Naturalist into Taliyah very early. Yeah. I'm almost sold on that, but yeah. Difficult. Also, if I think, no, I did use, like, yeah, I had no spell mana there. Okay, yeah. Ancient Preparations turn 1 is also an option. No, I think, yeah. I think Avalanche was the one thing where there's a good case to be made that I shouldn't have done that. Okay. So let's go for the quick Maokai level up, which is this deck. It's a really weird deck. So I have 2 win conditions essentially. I have the Maokai win condition, and I have the Prankster win condition. No, I have 3. And I have the Loaded Dice mill win condition, which might even mill, like it can sometimes even mill to death when you didn't use Maokai. Like, so imagine playing 2 Loaded Dice, having 2 Phantom Prankster on the board, having something to sacrifice with Blighted. So you sacrifice, that's 1 trigger. And then you have 2 more guys, that's 2 more triggers. So you get 3 triggers times 2, which is 6, times 2, which is 12. So against anything that that draws a little bit, that's quite a lot. Also, obviously, like Blighted Caretaker themselves might die in there, and yeah, stuff like that. Maybe I should include, like, this deck is really unrefined yet. Like, in that, basically, so after that combo, you also play Haunted Relic, and get 3 more triggers, 6 more triggers, essentially 12 more triggers. So that's like a 24 mil turn with like 2 loaded dice. Obviously, if you play 3, you don't have anything left, so that's usually not gonna work. But yeah, playing 2 can win. Also, there's a Twisted Fate level up, which sometimes is quite easy if you play loaded dice, even just 1 with some other stuff. Yep, that's basically the deck. It's really unrefined. Still need a lot of tweaking before I'm confident in that deck, but it's a good deck, I think. Like, it's a good archetype. It's a good archetype that just needs some refinement to be as good as it should be. So but yeah. Okay. So we definitely keep Maokai, and we might even keep Twisted Fate. Nah, we don't. We really want, like, there's this 2-drop. Oh, I didn't show it. 1/2 2-drop, which mills, like, which tosses a lot, which makes Maokai level up insanely quick. So yeah. So I want that one, and definitely I want Hapless Aristocrats, which are very useful against especially exactly the type of tempo-ish deck that my opponent is playing here. So yeah. Okay. So far, so good. I definitely don't want to play Phantom Prankster into that, so that's kind of unfortunate. So maybe I'm just gonna play Direct Dredgers. And next turn I'm gonna play Maokai. If I do a cheeky pass here and he passes back, then next turn I cannot really play Maokai because of this. When an enemy is summoned, destroy me to grant it vulnerable. So that's annoying. So I think I kind of maybe open attack here is the best, because if he blocks, then got it. So yeah, I think I might also just pilfered goods here. That's an option. What do I want from Shurima? Days, maybe Emperor's Days thingy that I might want. And I also don't want him to have it. So that's the kind of thing. What else do I want? But I might want to go for the live up on Twist Fate. Yeah, I don't want to decide that yet. I think to keep 4 here to bank up spell mana is quite nice. Okay, damn it, I lost one Prankster and I lost one of my deep thingies. Haunted Relic is fine. I think I don't mind that. Here now I have an option because he went for Renekton. So I might just go for Twisted Fate into Blighted Caretaker next turn to try and kill Renekton. Like gold card here. Not sure. Does this deck have a lot of things to really defend and stuff? I don't think so. Like, I think he can use Hourglass then, but that's about it. I think, yeah, I think this is useful. So gold card here, and then Blighted Caretaker, kill my Direct Dredgers, so he has nothing to challenge. Yeah, that looks good. So it's a bit unfortunate I cannot do the Maokai thingy. I think that's fine. Maokai might have been the right play anyway, but yeah, it's very difficult to assess. Okay, so it's very likely that now he has like an Azir or Nasus in his hand as well, because the likelihood for another Renekton is a little lower. Pilfered Goods this turn definitely makes a lot of sense, because now I have my Twisted Fate on board, so that's nice. So yeah, I don't want to make cheeky passes at these type of junctions, also because actually time is going in his direction to some degree, because like, yeah, but I think my deck can't really lose against his. Like my deck is very favored. Nice. Okay, I get the kill on the Renekton, so that's amazing. And I do get the nap trigger. That's great too. He's 6 out of 25, which is fine. So basically next turn I will Maokai into something. Oh wow, I got this one. So this is kind of bad to get and kind of, no, it's not really good to get, right? Is it ever? I'm not sure. I mean, it obviously there's nothing in my deck, but Maybe sometimes it can win him the game. So maybe I'm happy. Not sure. So here, do I just play Phantom Prankster? Or do I Maokai? Is there anything that could go wrong if I Maokai? He could have the... no. Oh, he could play Ruthless Predator. Ah, of course. So I really want to play Maokai next turn, I suppose. So maybe this turn I'm just gonna draw 2 and draw 2 and level up my Twisted Fate. So I think that's great. And then next turn I have Maokai into Phantom Prankster to activate my first Maokai trigger. Maokai will level up very quickly anyway. Like I don't need to be very strict about that right now. So yeah, this is amazing. I will level up my Twisted Fate and then I have Twisted Fate in hand. So I might also Twisted Fate into Phantom next turn. Like, this is basically exactly what this deck does. It like that's also what makes it a bit complicated, because you always have to think about which win condition right now is a bit better, more efficient in doing what you want to achieve. So I have a 9 here. Do I want to add something? Maybe not, actually. Like, I can bank the spell mana. I don't know which cards exactly I want to use here yet. Xenotype, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think if he has like these... Like, this is dead into... Yeah. Okay, now he probably also has an Asos. Like, probably he has now all 3 drawn. And it's not unlikely that the Nasus he drew is now... Oh, wow. So we do have the Phantom, we do have a loaded dice, we have a Maokai, we have all the tools we want. I think we first Twisted Fate here, though. Because that's just too good. Like, especially on an aggressive turn to play Twisted Fate, it's much more useful. Like, you can play him either on an aggressive turn, or you can play him on a defensive turn when your opponent already attacked. But you cannot do... When your opponent has a tech token, it's really difficult to play him, because they have, like, Ruthless Predator, and they have Exhaust, right? They have stuff like that, or they might at least... possibly have that. Okay, so he drew, like, he has 2 more champs here, which are buffed by +2/+2 at least. So yeah, that will be interesting. Okay, here I don't know if I want to go for the blighted. I think I want to keep the blighted for the loaded dice. I think here I want the hapless into Fortune Crooker on the hapless. So this is annoying, because now if I play this one, I will lose a card next turn. So probably I'm just chilling here. Yeah. Probably just chilling. But this is really annoying. I would so love to just be able to discard this. Like that would be nice. This is really difficult now. This is actually, yeah, this almost has to be a mistake. But I don't know. Like, if he has like two ruthless predators or something now, he could maybe kill both of them. That's annoying. But I think it's kind of fine because actually I have so ruthless predator maybe. Do I do this? Does this grant? No, this doesn't grant, of course. And then I play this one. Probably Neverglade. That's another win con. Let's go for the win cons. Even though I could have also played Hapless and then Hapless into Hapless, stuff like that. Oh! Oh, that's nice. Okay. Fair. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's annoying. But that means... I mean, I will toss very quickly, I think. But it's annoying that I have this very low amount of board space. Like, if I would have thought about like Rite of Negation, I would have blocked, and then I had much more space now than I have. So yeah, that's very annoying. So maybe I'm just gonna attack with all of these now. Because then essentially I'll probably toss enough. Wow, probably this is like a... Wow, probably I can like win this turn. So maybe he will not kill all of them. Even if he does... If he kills all of them, let's say, then this is like 2 triggers, 4, 6 triggers, 7 triggers, because like these are all 2 because this also gives a trigger. So that's 6, 7, and then 8 because of his last breath. 8, and so this is at 24. So then Phantom Prankster will and then this one and loaded dice. Okay, so that will be... That will be enough. Yeah, but he does keep this, of course. But that's basically the same thing, I think. Yeah, this is great. I think Oh, I think I exactly mill all his cards. Is that correct? Maybe. Maybe it's correct. I'm not sure how the interaction goes actually. But yeah, probably. Like now Phantom Prankster will summon a thing. And then Blighted Caretaker. Oh! Ah, the first one is not taken. Ah, yes. Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay, so I don't exactly... He has one card left. Which is actually somewhat annoying. But I think it will be difficult for him to kill me in this turn. Is that optimistic? I think it's difficult. Yeah, okay, like this he won't. Okay, great. Okay, just like this. Let's see. I have Right of Negation and stuff like that, so... So that's nice. That was a great mill. It's actually funny that now mill is like possible. Does this change anything? I think not. I can just pass because like there's no card in this deck, so. Oh, if he has Azir in his hand, then actually it will create a new deck, right? Oh. Oh. Wow, that's a weird interaction. Like I'm not sure. Probably that will happen. Like that would happen if you would play it. Okay, Siphoning Strike. Does this do anything? I don't think so. Okay. But even if you were to play Azir, so I cannot nab that card. He can do that every turn, of course, so I think I'm just gonna play this one. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the kill his HP win condition. Okay, now it's actually interesting because now I almost want to nab cards from that deck. Is there something to heal in that? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna look for it. Ah shit, but the sad thing is if he obliterates the thing, but then okay, there's a 9 mana obliterate a lot of things card. But if he does play it, then I'm just gonna Right of Negation that. This dice here can't really help that much, I think. Except if he's like drawing 3 cards here or something. Something silly. Draw 2. Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Tell me more. Draw 2 again. Oh my god, okay. Okay, this might... But then I'm only... Ah, no. It's not enough. Wow. He's drawing so much, but like... I think it's not enough. 7 cards. So I do kill this one. And then I attack with this, so... Yeah. 1 mana, no! So here I exactly kill him. Obliterated follower. Okay, so that's GG. Unfortunate. So he wins. I think. Probably. If I had a 1-drop here, maybe I had a chance. But yeah, he's at 1 HP. But that's enough. Now his Renekton will also level. But I mean, that doesn't make a difference. Is there anything burst 1 damage in my deck? I don't think so. That's very unfortunate. If I would have drawn into a 1-drop, I would have won. Ah no, actually even then I would lose, yeah. Because it would have -3 attack and so. Okay. Yeah, this was very close. GG. Wow, that was a game. There was so much in that game to do differently. It's like very difficult to say what was correct, what was wrong. Like, yeah, that was intense. I have no idea. I don't know, the Twisted Fate levels should be correct, and playing Twisted Fate again. But yeah, basically that round where I didn't play around Rite of Negation, that lost me the game. Yes. So 1 mistake, and And then a little bit unlucky was like 1 HP, like him surviving at 1 HP, but it is what it is, as they say. Also, it's nice that I got to do the mill, but it wasn't enough because he's Mono Shurima. But Mono Shurima is really rare, so I didn't have that interaction ever before where I would mill the deck and then my opponent would just refill his deck. So I think usually that's a win. Usually that's a win if you manage that. Oh, but that was also really it basically meant that if one more unit of mine died beforehand, I would have exactly milled him and then exactly won the game immediately. So that would be nicer, because then he would have had 0 cards in his deck. And whoop. Yeah, nothing to draw and just lose. So that would have been nice. Okay. New game. Looking for 1-drops for sure. This is again a deck that I should be very much favored against because it's too slow. Against slow decks, my deck is very much favored. It's kind of like a combo deck. I don't really care about 8/8s. Like what do they do? Like they come out much too late. They don't do anything tempo wise. And tempo is the only thing I care about. So attacking here is a bit, but yeah, I think it makes sense. Ah, he doesn't even answer. He doesn't even block. Okay. That might mean he has a good hand, or it might mean he's not thinking deeply about the situation. It's already great to have Haunted Relic and this one, because that means that I have many situations now in which it will come up. Like if I get my Phantom Prankster, basically, I will nab a lot with Haunted Relic and Loaded Dice, and that's like a 9-mana play at turn 6 for nabbing 3 and dealing 3, which is fine. I mean, usually you should have more minions on the board and attack with them as well, and then it's a bit more than that. Okay. It's probably nab 5 for 9 mana and deal 5 damage, which is also not bad. Sea Scarab? Sea Scarab will be tossing a lot if I also use Haunted Relic and stuff, so yeah. The problem is his Avalanche will be really strong next turn. If I go all in into Sea Scarab, and him attacking here is kind of telling me that that's exactly what he wants happen. You play another ally. Like it might be useful actually in this deck to not have black market merchant. Like maybe I don't need them because maybe that's too much into the nab thing, and instead I should have the 0 mana things. So maybe I will take out black merchants and put in 0 mana ephemeral and kill yourself guy. What's his name? I don't know. The guy who kills a unit for a 3/2 body. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. But not sure. Ah, this is maybe also the last game because I'm gonna go running again in 28 minutes. That's nice. Just attacking here. Like I could play Sea Scarab into Haunted Relic to like super fast, immediate level up for Maokai. But that's unfortunately not. Oh wow. Okay, maybe I can do it now. Maybe I can do it now. Do I want to do it? Like that's basically six tosses and 6 deaths. So he will be at 13 or something. But I might also just play him. I think this is really not bad. Yeah, let's do this. Why not? So it's very weird. But... Oh no, I should have played it the other way around. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, that's a big misstep. Maybe even... Yeah, this was very bad. I cannot do this after attacking. I should have passed immediately. Yeah, so now I'm losing the game. No, actually, I mean, even though this was very stupid, it's still really fast for leveling up Maokai. Like with this deck, you always level him up very quickly. So even though that was very stupid, I'm not finished yet. Okay, he's gonna get his first 8-8, so I'm gonna have to get the win very quickly. That's a very good card to get the win very quickly. Yeah, this makes sense. This is a bit greedy. Maybe I should go for this one. But I think when you're behind, being a little bit greedy is sometimes necessary. I might play Black Market Merchant and attack. And then if he blocks, then I can also haunt a relic. It's really cheeky. Kind of makes sense though. Or I might go for the pass here. And then he has 12. I mean, he probably has Atrocity in this type of deck, so... I mean, I do have excuses, right? I did only sleep like 3 hours, and I went running, like, you know, doing some misplays, I guess, should be expected a little bit. But yeah, do I attack in here? I don't know if I can, if I should. Probably. I don't know. So the question is, if I don't attack, can I beat... But then it's basically just trying not to lose. It's not about winning. Okay, so I do attack in here for sure. Okay, great. So I do get the level up this turn, which I think levels him up, and also, so round start next turn, he will immediately create a sapling. And he only has 4 cards left. I can block 2. But it is 8 damage. Oh no, I can block here. Then it's 7 damage. Yeah, then it's 7 damage. So if I block 1 and block this one, 7 damage. Okay. So this wants to prepare for atrocity. Wow, this is really complicated because I mean, if I play this one, I can beat. Maybe I can even play this. I think I only want to be out of atrocity range. Yeah, I think I only want to be out of atrocity range. He can Vile Feast this. He can Vile Feast this. That would be annoying. Oh no, but it wouldn't matter because I can still play this guy. Yeah. And then I still drain 2. Okay, great. So I still drain 2. Wow. So here, I think I'm in a great spot actually. Because I have this, and I have this. Oh, and now I also have this, so that's great. I don't know, maybe I should just tack in and nab something. The unfortunate part about nab is it's non-champion. So but here basically he will have to pass, play Ice Pillar. I think how this works is that I can never, like, even if I draw from the bottom of his deck and there's no card, I think that's fine. Which I don't know if that makes sense, but I think that's the way they made it. Vengeance on this one. Cannot really vengeance. Yeah, I think. Yeah, exactly like this. And then he needs to use the 8 mana to kill his own board. Like he now needs to use Trundle's spell basically. There's nothing else. Oh, or Lissandra is still out. He does have 2 Lissandras in his hand. That's annoying. Very annoying. Tune on this guy. Fair. So again, probably lose. GG. I could play this deck even more controlling, so that there's less likelihood of champion spells. Like I could include 2 runations or something like that. But then Phantom Prankster. Okay, let's first go for the quicker style, which would be to do these away. I guess 2 Spectre, 2 Ravenous, something like this. Yeah. Something like this makes sense. Okay. Anyway, I think I will do a little bit of stretching. And then I'm probably back in like 45-ish minutes after the next run. Something like that. Oh, nice. So probably I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more hours of streaming. And then do the other run. And then I'm probably gonna sleep a little bit. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will go off for a second and come back in 45 minutes. See you then.